Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of the Strain television series. This week we got to see the release of the Strain Season 1, Episode 8, which was called Creatures of the Night. Alright, good stuff. So if you guys checked out this week's episode, or if you didn't, big time spoiler warning, this one will contain some spoilers. And this was a sick episode. This series really is something incredible, at least for people that like this genre. It's pretty much the best I've seen since The Walking Dead with regards to any kind of apocalypse type supernatural situation. Now, it's not exactly the same, of course, because instead of, zombies, you have vampires, or whatever you want to call these, zombie vampires, or whatever. But, man, this one had a really cool feel. Now, it's not original. It's not the type of thing that we haven't, seen before in some kind of form where you'll have a group of characters, survival horror type feel. It makes me feel a lot of video games, things like that, where they're kind of trapped in this convenience store, and essentially you have, either usually zombies or something surrounding it, coming at them. And in this case, of course, with the Strain, it's the Strigoi, or zombie vampires that are, coming after Abraham. So they're surrounding the store, and they're going to basically try to get him and his group after what happened last week in last week's episode. So not a new concept, but I really liked their take on it. Now, it kind of goes to show in the series. Now, the only thing about it I would say is that it feels a little bit unrealistic when they actually were able to get out and get away. I did like the whole Molotov cocktails type idea. I was thinking of that for a while earlier on in the episode, like, why don't they do that? That's probably going to be their best bet. And yeah, they ended up doing that, and they used fire and light to kind of keep them away from them, so that they could, of course, get away. They could get to the van and make it out. But holy cow, was it ever exciting. And in addition to that, I mean, come on, like, wow, just when you think about like survival horror type stuff, in this type of situation, because you have that master-slave type idea in the Strain, you have not only like an apocalypse type thing where they're hunting for food, but in this situation where they're actually, in particular, looking for that group of people because of the master and what's happened with Abraham, and actually going after them in particular, so that if somebody is to run away, like we saw, they won't go and chase that person. They'll try to kill the person, but if the person ends up getting a little bit away, they're not going to all run away. They're going to come back, and as many of them as possible will go to that location due to Abraham being there. So holy cow, almost the type of situation where it doesn't feel like it'd be realistic that characters would be able to survive something like that. But, I mean, if they didn't, we wouldn't have a series. But still, super exciting, and, we did get a huge character death as well, too. I don't want to spoil it, but I felt like it was really good. It was really unexpected, not something I expected to see. And this was really like a season finale type episode in terms of quality, I felt like. This could be, if this was a season finale, this episode right here, for this season of the series, I wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be like, wow, that was an amazing finale. And this is just a regular episode, which goes to show how amazing the show is. So I really hope that the show continues on strong. It has been confirmed for a second season, which is great. But I hope we even get more than that. I mean, I don't know how much story there is there for them to draw from. I don't know how long the books are and how many seasons they can do with it. But if they can continue to make this kind of quality, I just 100% hope they keep on doing that. I mean, it's really incredible. Really exciting episode. In addition to that, we had the exterminator guy, the rat catcher guy. He has now joined up with our larger group, which I thought was really cool, and I like to see his kind of brute force way of doing it, where he would just try to beat them to death, even if they would keep getting up. He'd just keep beating them down. This is funny. And it was super exciting all the way through, and it was one of the most interesting takes on that type of survival horror type of situation, which we've most of us has probably seen before. So with the Strain again, I mean, what would I give this episode? Can I give it a perfect 10 out of 10? I mean, it's close. I guess I'd give it a 9.5. I think I'm comfortable giving it that, because the only thing I would say is in the scene when they were leaving, some of the angles and the camera and stuff, I felt like it didn't really follow it, but maybe that's because logically in that situation with how many of them there were around, it probably wouldn't look that good, you know, considering their athletic ability. Like the people that are infected with the strain, they're not, you know, like lumbering zombies where you can kind of beat them back or whatever, you know, or they're afraid of fire like Night of the Living Dead, for example. With the strain, you know, they're a lot more. They've got the distance with the tongue thing. They're more versatile, you know, than your regular zombies, and they'll even use weapons. They'll climb up poles. It's just wow. It's pretty crazy in terms of you know, the opposition here in this survival horror type situation. It's almost like something from like Resident Evil, but I like it even better. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Right in the comments below. I thought it was just, again, incredible. Every single week, like the show is just. This is my favorite show of this year in terms of like new shows. True Detective was awesome. I really enjoyed it a lot. But right now, The Strain. We still have a good number of episodes left. Right now, The Strain's my favorite new series I've seen on TV this year. Incredible show. And definitely my favorite show of the summer so far. So, well, now the summer's kind of ending, but even better than Under the Dome or some of the others I've been checking out. Just incredible. So let me know what you guys thought about it. And if you guys like this quick little review, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it, please favorite it, and I'll call it here. That's it for this week's review, guys. See you for next week's. Trev, as always, same peace.